So welcome Datuk Zul and Datuk Sri Wong. Datuk Zul, I'll start off with you. What was the spirit behind Gerah? How did this idea come about, and why are we doing this?
This gerakan anti rasuah, gerakan revolusi anti rasuah, is a social revolution to create awareness among the people, to make sure that they hate corruption, they reject corruption, and be with us, with MSCC, to fight against corruption. Not only corruption, but also the corruptors. This is basically the purpose of this movement, the Gerakan Revolusi Anti Rasuah. At the end of the day, we want to create a society that hate corruption and corruptors, a society that can reject corruption and corruptors, as well as be together with MSCC to fight against corruption and against the corruptors. A society that can stand up against corruption, a society that can say no against corruption.
Yes.
That's also today, this morning, we launched this 3J campaign. It's a very simple campaign. Jangan hulur, jangan kautim, and jangan settle, which we want to stress to the society that you should not give bribe to anybody.
No matter what language you use.
No matter what language you use.
Yeah, these are the common terms that we see, and I think Datuk Sri Wong, about a few weeks ago, you had a very interesting article in one of your column where you wrote the various terms and terminologies that are used in Malaysia when it comes to corruption, and how people hide the very direct way and use indirect ways, very interesting languages and so on. And coming back to this launch, Datuk Sri, I just want to ask you, what do you see? How do you see the role of the Star as being, the leading newspaper and the leading media house in Malaysia now in this Gerakan Revolusi Anti Rasuah?
The Star Media Group is truly honoured to be part of this project, this campaign, which we truly believe that it's about time that we come together. The Star Media Group will, through its various platforms, the print, online, video, and through its various in Bahasa Malaysia and in English and even in Chinese, we will use it to send out this message that we need to say no.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just kautim, you can't just settle,
yes.
And you think no to hulur. You think that in Malaysia we have this situation where a lot of Malaysians complain, they whine, they put on Facebook a lot of things that they're not happy about. They complain about politicians, they complain about governments, and they complain also about people working in government departments of these they're succumbing to
mountains
corruption.
Of complaints.
Yes. But I think that few of us actually work on it, and we all know that in Malaysia that if you try to do something, you will always be criticized.
Mm-hmm.
They will tell you that why are you not looking at certain factors, why are you not looking at certain personalities, why are you not go after the big fish. Yeah. We know this sort of criticism, but we think that we ought to do something in our own little way. We will try our best together with MPCC that we will attempt to do something. Some may not work, some may work, but at least that in our lifetime, in individual capacity, that we have tried in our little own ways. And that in Malaysia, the practice of giving bribes seems to be acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
It is close to one eye, that is okay lah, but those who take always get the rap.
Yeah,
but we want to send the message that it is not right to actually give.
Exactly.
That it is not right to get the copy license for driving tests.
Yes.
And it is also not right to think that you can buy spotted questions for exams. Also not right.
I think Malaysians forget that when they close the eye, not to forget they can probably get a sore eye.
Correct. yes. So we actually want to congratulate Datuk Zul for actually taking this initiative, which never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Never happened before in the history of Malaysia.
Yes.
Never happened before in the history of MECC, and also never happened before in the history of.
So are you all surprised
Star.
by the move by the MECC?
In a way, yes, but we also have seen the commitment given by Dr. Zul and the enthusiasm that he has taken.
Right.
He wants to prove everybody wrong, and we really want to be part of this. That let's do something together. We believe in it, and the Star Media Group will give 100% support for this campaign.
Excellent. Datuk Zul, just one last question here is, as Datuk Sri Wong has said, that you want to prove wrong, but I think it's more that proving that Malaysians have their right, and their right is to prevent corruption from happening, to ensure that Malaysia is a country that is clean and clear from corruption. And on that note, Datuk, how do you think Malaysians should take advantage of this Gerah campaign when we go out there every month?
That's the campaign. We want to stress that jangan kau tim,
Yes.
jangan settle, and jangan hulu.
So if you hear
The
all
public
this,
have to play their role.
they have to be vigilant.
The vigilant. The public has to stand up against these corruptors.
Yes.
We can assure the public that we are with them. Come forward, complain to us, we'll take action. You are not alone.
Exactly.
We want to change these norms. That accepting bribe or giving bribe is nowadays accepted as norms. We want to change that, the perception that it's wrong. You also have to play the role. The society have to play the role by not giving, by jangan kau tim, jangan settle, and jangan hulu.
Jangan hulu. Lastly, Datuk Sri Wong Chun Wai, what's your message from the Star family to Malaysians out there?
The message is that fighting corruption is not just the work of MACC. All Malaysians must be crusaders against corruption.
Crusaders. Interesting. Okay, thank you very much, Datuk Sri Wong Chun Wai, and thank you very much, Datuk Zul, for coming on board the Mac FM mobile station. So just as much as MECC is mobile today, Mac FM is also mobile, and therefore Malaysians out there, Datuk Sri Zul will be at Sinchujitpo later in the afternoon, and in the evening we will be at the Malaysian Nanban. But not to forget, most of our troops will be at various locations at KL Central as well as KLI's main terminal. So stay tuned on Mac FM and be with us at the launch of Gerah 2017, brought to you by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission in conjunction with the Golden Jubilee of the MACC.